Hello everyone. Today I would like to show a video of a guy who underwent transplant elsewhere and approached us for repair. We repaired it, excellent results. Kindly watch the video until end to understand why very important to choose a best clinic or best surgeon to get good results. Kindly watch the video until end to understand what are the consequences that you are going to face if at all if you choose a wrong place for your transplantation. That's one thing. Why these transplantation results would go fail in most of the cases. So these are the things. Actually, there are a few things you have to understand before choosing any good clinic to at least get some knowledge about these kind of transplantation details so that you can choose the best clinic.
Hello all. I had undergone the hair transplant in the year 2016, April 14. Unfortunately, that transplant was a failure.
This patient actually underwent transplant elsewhere in a different clinic, and of course this turned out to be a bad outcome for him. And if you ask me what happened to this patient, is basically transplantation happened, the plan and the execution was totally wrong. So usually there are at times, you're going to do good surgery, but it turns out to be bad results, but that's a different story. But in this case, in this scenario, someone has done transplant without having any aesthetic sense, and total plan and execution was totally wrong. That's the reason this patient turned out to be a kind of a very bad results. This happened because of the budget kind of a package he offered for. That's the reason. So he chosen that kind of clinics to get a cheaper transplant done. And that's the reason he ended up in getting the bad results. Well, if you can notice the frontal area hairline, actually there is no plan to design the hairline. Someone has just implanted hair there, and there is no proper plan for getting a good hairline. And exactly, between the hairline and mid scalp, you can see a lot of gaps there. That means in the execution, the properly implantation in between this gap. So new hairline as well as the existing hairline is a huge gap. That means the execution was wrong. And when you even think about the crown area, it was totally bald. So when someone has a baldness in the crown and mid scalp, there's no point someone is implanting hair in the frontal forehead, which spoils your further look. Being bald is better than this kind of a botched transplant. That kind of thing happened to this patient earlier in a different place. Well, when we approached us, he had a lot many questions in his mind whether I would get a good outcome or not. Because once you already experience a bad, bitter taste, then probably you don't believe others. So it's kind of a challenging for a surgeon to promise you that you're going to get good results. Well, after examination of his case scenario, we thought that we can repair it because backside he had still enough donor to repair it and he was willing to come for the treatment. So repair went very well. Believe me, the few grafts were removed and reimplanted in the frontal area with a new hairline, and the gap between the implanted and mid scalp area has been covered, and even the crown area is covered as well. So after 10 months, the results are excellent. Well, I also have a review after even 5.5 months to this patient. 5.5 months to 6 months in between that time period only, this guy has got almost excellent results and he got his confidence back. And later on, 10 months review, if you can see, excellent density, excellent blending, and kind of a very natural style. We achieved it. That's made him some smile on his face. So that's what the successful transplant would be. So I'm very happy with the results outcome. Even patient is so happy with the results. That's the reason choosing the best clinic and best doctor really important to get your results, because your donor is kind of once it is damaged, we cannot buy it. So kindly watch more videos. Try to understand who does the good surgeries for you. Then make up your choice, make up your plan to make up your mind to choose the best clinic. Definitely get you a best outcome for you. Thank you.